everything else here, it challenged me. It challenged me because I didn't know where to begin. I was asked to talk about the STEM experience, and let me tell you, STEM truly is a unique experience. There's so much that has gone into the STEM experience that I didn't even know what to talk about to culminate the past 3 years we have spent here. I even turned this speech in for approval as close to the deadline as possible, as I have done with many other assignments here at STEM, but it got done, thankfully. So here it is. The education we have received through this program has been rigorous, challenging, but nevertheless rewarding. Many of us came through the cafeteria doors of the brand new shiny building that we had seen being built over the summer, unsure if it was going to be completed, on that first day of our sophomore year with our heads held high. After all, that freshman year at the base high school was a breeze. How hard could this STEM thing be? Oh, how that question was answered. We were thrown into advanced placement, honors, and semester-long classes that demanded of us more than we had ever been asked to do before. There are lots of nights of crying over mounds of AP government homework, and for many of us, we received our first failing grades ever in that first semester. There was a lot of heartbreak and sorrow. However, through the work of our caring administrators and teachers, we began to balance what was expected of us in the STEM program. However, the standards were still kept high for us to succeed in rigorous and fast-paced courses, except for that one pre-calculus class taught by the infamous John Martin, who is known for his ability to shove a whole muffin into his mouth during class. Once that horrific image and the goal to not fail anymore were burned into our mind, we had completed our first year at STEM. Then came junior year. I like to call junior year the worst year of my life. And I'm sure many of the seniors call junior year the same thing. For junior year, we all packed in AP courses, and when I say we, I'm referring to the superhuman Andrew G., who took 5 AP courses in 1 year, and one of those courses he joined halfway through the year with the only spring semester to go, and still made a higher score than all of us in that class. All in the hopes that it would look good on our transcripts for the fall of senior year when we would be applying to colleges. This is the year when Janavilla entered most of our lives. I remember going to open house and meeting her and thinking that she seemed like a nice teacher. Unfortunately and fortunately for me, I learned that the tiny Asian woman who knows math through and through was a relentless tyrant who was going to make sure you knew math whether you liked it or not. Even if you did not have Miss Avila as a teacher, you definitely heard about her through the gritted teeth and watery eyes of her students. As we all struggled through tyranny, AP, and dual enrollment classes, we were also beginning to form an identity of what STEM truly was for us. By junior year, we had all become familiar with each other, and the classrooms were no longer split between Effingham County High School students and South Effingham High School students. We were becoming a family. Along with the calculus horror stories, every little secret or word on the street made its rounds through STEM. As we say here, there are no secrets. Everyone knows pretty much everyone's business, and that includes the teachers, who oftentimes add commentary to our high school drama. For example, every time a relationship ended, Miss Connor was able to tell us once again how she knew all along that that relationship wasn't going to last. Because high school relationships never last. Junior year was full of tears, dread, and stress acting, but it was also full of laughs, camaraderie, and love. This was a year that we celebrated homecoming week for both schools, but we were really cheering for STEM all along, even if we don't have a football team. When the school year ended in May of our junior year, we were all looking forward to a nice long summer, but we were also looking forward to going into our senior year with our heads held high as we did when we first entered this building. This year, we faced many of the same challenging classes, teachers, and obstacles that we had faced before. But this time, we knew that no matter what was thrown at us in our senior year, we were going to conquer it. We were used to failure by the time we had made it to senior year, but instead of crying about it, we faced it fearlessly, even though we still did complain about it in our numerous group chats. I heard something while touring a college that I think perfectly sums up the STEM senior year, and that is, You can't spell success without 2 C's. Senior year, we all started applying to colleges, making plans for the future, and coming to the painful realization that we were all about to be adults. Even though most STEM seniors went to full-time dual enrollment this spring semester, we still had a sense of family at STEM. We planned senior pranks together in the senior group chat. In that group chat, we still acted like family with several arguments and crazy ideas being thrown around. However, the fact that we are sitting here tonight at this banquet proves that we made it through all of those trials and tribulations. We made it through our high school career here at STEM with the help of Mr. Kiefer, who had to calm down some of our crazy ideas throughout the years, Dr. Peavy, who has made change after change to schedules or classes to make sure that we were all able to succeed, Ms. Sinner, who has been there to keep us all in line and give us a laugh at the same time, Ms. Keith, who has guided us all to pursue our dreams, and Dr. Prosser, who has given us several opportunities to show the community what we work so hard for on an everyday basis. We couldn't be standing here today without the amazing staff that has kept the school as shiny and clean as it was the first day we walked in. We also couldn't have made it to this point without the several teachers who have brought the guinea pigs, that's what we call this class, the guinea pigs to the finish line. Whether you have taught us since the first year of STEM or you've just taught us this semester, we are all thankful that you have pushed us to succeed. The STEM program has not only produced some amazing graduates, it has produced critical thinkers who are not afraid of challenge. STEM produced and will continue to produce scientists, engineers, coders, hackers, nurses, doctors, and dental hygienists, or whatever Rebecca Haversham decides to be. STEM has produced all of those future workers while maintaining one commonality between them all. All seniors graduating from STEM may be or may not be one of those occupations in our future, but one thing that we are guaranteed to be as STEM graduates are leaders. We already are leaders. We are the first graduating class of the STEM program. We as a program, and not just the students, have done it. We are graduating. Congratulations, class of 2019, you made it. Thank you.